Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about Temu. We're going to be talking about Temu today because Complex just put out a list of worst streetwear and designer dupes on Temu. And this correlates to me because I've been getting a lot of Temu ads recently on YouTube. So today what we're going to do is we're going to go over a few items on Complex's list and give our opinions on it. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Josh. I usually do fashion videos. And if you're into that type of content, consider liking, consider subscribing. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, and it does really help out the channel. So with that, we'll be jumping right in. Complex put together a list of dupes on Temu. What a dupe is just short form for duplicate. It is something that closely resembles something that is more popular, more expensive. In this case, these fashion garments that we're going to be going over today. So starting off, we have here a Rick Owens inspired dupe. It is around $19. And the thing I have to say about this is I don't think that a dupe is needed for something like this. You could just go get a Converse instead. At this price point, you could probably get a Converse around that price. And the thing is that I don't think people are really checking if you're wearing like a Rick Owens or a Converse. In my opinion, I don't think that this dupe is needed, and I feel like just looking at this image, the quality is not there at all. I think that with designer brands, you have like higher grade leather, and you do have better materials than you are gonna get with something like this. I feel like something like this will make your feet hurt, and that's just my opinion on it. You could just get a Converse instead. I actually think that Converse look just a little bit cooler, but that's just me. So next up here, we have a Louis Vuitton inspired shoe. I actually don't know what to say about this because just looking at this logo, it kind of looks a little bit ridiculous. I mean, a $20 shoe like this, I think you could probably find something better. You could even find a thrifted shoe that probably will look better on you than something like this. I think if you're trying to get this to impress someone, I think you might have your priorities not straight, and the people you're trying to impress probably aren't the people that you want to be around. That's just my opinion on it. The thing is, what I'm saying is that I think that going and getting a dupe like this, for me, doesn't feel right, because it feels like you're trying to trick people into thinking that you're this person that wears designer goods. I'm not saying that's bad, but I think that it is a little misleading on the people that you're around. But that's just my opinion on it. I would actually be curious to know who's getting these dupes. Personally, I think it's a little funny on how it is. I would actually just get this because it would just be funny. Just to wear these around and just tell people it's like, hey, look at these. These are just like my dupes on this. But you know, that's just me. I think it's funny, but at the same time, I think that you could probably find a better shoe out there. After that, we have a Stussy or Stussy inspired hoodie. And what I want to say about this is that this hoodie is $11. The thing I want to say is that a hoodie for $11 is just a great deal overall. Take out the logo and like you have a really good hoodie. I think quality might not be there, but at the same time, it is a good deal for a hoodie. That's just my opinion on it. For this one, I think that you could just wear a hoodie whenever. I think just for $11, it's good. It doesn't matter the brand. I think it's a little bit funny because it is like a Stussy inspired hoodie. But other than that, I think this one's completely fine. I think it's actually funny that it does say hustle on it. And there's nothing much to say about this one because in my opinion, I know it's like people know the brand and it is a very popular brand, but I think it's just funny when it just says hustle on it. It's like this dupe, I think that it looks pretty cool on its own. We have a couple more items to go through here. I'm just going to go over them really fast because I thought they were pretty interesting. So I did see this other bag on Temu as I was going around, going off the list, and looking at what other dupes could possibly be out there just from a quick search. And I did see this Gucci inspired bag. I think that some of the naming conventions out there are pretty wild. So just to give you guys a taste of this, it says it's a vintage flap crossbody retro PU shoulder bag, women's fashion, handbag, and purse. That is a complete mouthful to say, and I think that overall that it's just a dupe of a Gucci bag, and I think if that's what you want, that's what you're gonna get. The price point is not even that bad either. A bag is a bag in my opinion, but in this case, I think that you are trying to deceive people with getting this dupe. I mean, it's fine overall. I think if you want to showcase your bag and your personality, I think that's fine. I think a lot of people make dupes of these type of items. I see them all the time in like TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I see them at Macy's too, with like things like the Burberry plaid. So I do see a lot of those dupes out there. So we only have one more that we're going to be looking at, and that is a fashion print drawstring bucket bag, casual crossbody bag for travel going out. That is such a mouthful, especially if you have had to say it multiple times. And the thing is that this is just a dupe of a Louis Vuitton bag. It is around $15, and I have to say that for $15 a bag, it's going to do everything that a bag does. The quality is probably very poor on this bag, and I think if you spend just a little bit more, you could probably find another bag somewhere else that's probably higher quality. And the thing is that what I wanted to say is that this is just my opinion on dupes. Buying dupes I don't think is a bad thing. If you like the style, go and get it. It is your money. You spend it on how you want to. I just thought this would be fun to talk about, fun to like give my opinion on, because I saw some of these and I thought they were pretty funny, especially the Louis Vuitton shoes, or the Louis Vuitton inspired shoes. I thought that was pretty funny because I was like, oh, who is actually buying this? But you do have people out there who are buying it for the stylistic choice, and it meets their price point. But like, my opinion is you could probably find something close to that price, or just for something a little bit more expensive for a better quality. The thing is, you could also buy thrifted stuff. I think people are sleeping on thrifted clothes again. I think that you could probably find shoes for about the same price. Probably not designer shoes, but some other pretty good shoes out there. Or just clothes in general, you know? Again, like, this is just my opinion on it. And, you know, if you like this type of video, consider liking, consider subscribing. I put out fashion videos, and I'll continue to put out more fashion videos or things like this if you guys really like it. And with that, till next time.